Hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, my name is Monica and I welcome you to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video and maybe consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be sharing with you this project that I colored. And this is a digital image from a company called Kinda Cute by Patricia. If you guys don't know who she is, I promise you're going to love her. I will leave a link below so you can check her out. And also, if you've been following me, you know that I absolutely love mermaids. So you can see why I chose this image. Another reason is because these three little mermaids reminded me of my daughters. And I decided to color them to kind of match their personalities. So what I'm using here is my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. And when you get these images, you could actually use whatever you want to color them. You could use color pencils or, whatever medium that works for you. Just as long as you're able to print it onto your, onto your printer to be able to get it. I'm not going to go into detail so much as far as what I'm doing or the colors that I am using, but if you are interested, you can definitely go into my blog. I will have details and the colors that I use there listed underneath the description, so that way you guys can check them out. But here I'll just do a quick explanation. What I was doing is called a tip-to-tip coloring. So what that is just helps you blend a little bit better with the colors. This is something I'm still working on, but I think I'm getting a little bit better, or I just kind of go as it is, but I really enjoy it. So what I wanted to say about these stamps is that they're super awesome. I discovered Patricia, I think about 2 years ago, and she was doing a mermaid challenge. So what she did is during the month of May, she was drawing or creating a stamp every single day. And that was back in 2018. Yes, I believe. So that's 2 years ago. And I fell in love with these images. Of course, I couldn't go and buy them all, which I wish I could have, but I got a good majority of them, and also some other images that she had, because there's tons of them and they're super adorable. And now she's doing releases I believe every month or so. So it's super cool, so you can check them out. Now, another reason why why all of a sudden, I've had this image printed for quite a while. And it's just been waiting there for me. I already knew what I wanted to make with, what project I wanted to make with it. But I just hadn't sat down to color it, which I can't believe I didn't do it earlier. So, but the other reason that I wanted to do it today and kind of share this with you, and that's why this is just kind of going to be a chit chat video. So if you don't like those kinds of videos, I apologize. You can maybe fast forward or just, go to the blog and read it, or look at the pictures if you're interested in that, or maybe even my Instagram. But today I wanted to, just kind of do a little chit chat, tell you about these images that are absolutely gorgeous. Many of you may agree with me. And also to let you know that I am going to be guest designing for Kinda Cute by Patricia. She has a Facebook group where she holds challenges every month. So most of the time she does have a challenge that is anything goes, and you could create any theme, any type of projects using any image from Kinda Cute by Patricia. So with those, if you win, you can get, I believe it's up to 3 images. Don't quote me, but I will leave a link to her Facebook page so you guys can check it out. And like I said, she asked me if I wanted to be a guest designer for the month of September. So naturally, I said yes. So I'm super, super excited about this opportunity and to be able to share some of my projects and color these beautiful, beautiful images. So I hope that you guys join me in this, this new adventure. I think I'm going to be doing the posts, blog post, and I'm going to try to do videos, but I don't know that I'll do videos for each one. But it's going to be every Wednesday during the month of September. So make sure that you check me out. And then if you also, want to go ahead and follow Patricia, she does have a YouTube channel and she does coloring also. So she does coloring videos where she does gorgeous, gorgeous coloring. She's a pro with these Spectrum Noir markers. So there is a ton to learn. And I wish I could, learn a little more. But like I said, slowly I'm learning little by little. And as I said, practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, the better you're going to get. So, why not? And, well, like I said, I'm super, super excited. I think you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm not sure, at this opportunity. So I wanted to share these images with you guys. Make sure that you check her out because you are going to love them. and you know, it's not only, I know I'm doing mermaids because you guys know I always want to do mermaids. So she has tons of different types of images. She has critters, magical, all kinds. So I'll go ahead and leave the link below so you can check it out. And I'll go back to explaining to you a little bit of what I'm doing here on the hair. So I am using the lighter color, and you know that it's easier for me to do that, to just go ahead and pick the lightest color and then move to darker. I started practicing to doing darker to lighter, but sometimes it still kind of scares me that I'm gonna mess it up, so I go back to starting with the lighter. And what I did here, I kind of picked and chose wherever I wanted to be my highlights of where the hair was, so that way I didn't go and color it. Sometimes I forget, and sometimes I just go and, you know, start coloring and start making the highlights as I go. But this time I remembered, so I started to go ahead and color them. Now this little image, like I said, is super adorable, and I thought that it'd be perfect to make a project. So this is about a 5¼ by 5¼ little square panel where I put them. And like I said, and some of them I forgot to leave the cap on the video so you can see the colors that I was using, but they will be listed on my blog, and make sure that you guys visit it. I would love to have you there. I am trying to get better in trying to do a little bit more of blog posts, because you know, it's nice to write about it. Sometimes people don't like to watch videos or don't have the time to watch the videos, and they like to maybe skim through the blogs and, you know, see the projects that you're working on. Another good place to look at the projects that I'm working on is Instagram. That is mostly one of the ones that I'm in the most, because, you know, it's a lot easier. But I'm trying to do all the different things. And again, also on Facebook groups. I do go and participate on Facebook groups, but sometimes, you know, it does get a little bit overwhelming to do a lot of them. So I'll be honest with you. So I don't participate, and I'm not as active as I would like to. But again, it's something I'm working on, and you know, I hope that you guys maybe check it out too, because there is a good support group that you can find in the Facebook pages, especially if there's, you know, coloring, crafting, and if you're into card making or, you know, things like that, you will definitely love those groups, because there is a ton of talented ladies and gentlemen sometimes that, you know, have a lot of inspiration to share with you guys as well. And you know, it's just super awesome. The crafting community is just a wonderful community, and you know, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how wonderful it is, because I'm sure you guys all know it, because you're part of it. So I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, watching my channels. I'm just overwhelmed by, you know, how many of you, you know, actually come and watch my channels, leave me your comments and everything. You know, that is the highlight of my day. Sometimes, you know, days are hard, difficult, but at the end of the day, I'll sit down and I'll read through comments, and you know, I try to go and respond back to you guys as fast as I can, or as soon as I can. So sometimes it does take me a couple of days depending on what we have going on. But like I said, at the end of the day, or whenever I sit down to read those comments, it just lights my world up, and I get super excited to see that you guys are showing me some love. So I really appreciate that, and I wanted to take a minute to thank you for that. So we are moving on back to the project. I am coloring now their skin, and this is where I am using my Copic markers. I do have, you know, the spectrum markers that are the skin tones, but sometimes it's kind of hard for me to pick the colors I was using. So using this Copic set is a lot easier for me, because it takes the guesswork out of it. The set includes 4 different shades of the darker color, and it includes a light one, and then one that you could use for highlights on their cheeks, or you know, or the lips. It's a little pinkish. It's called the R20. So I did use that one to add a little bit of blush onto their little cheeks. But again, these are little girls that are sitting down having some lemonade. That's what they're drinking. But you know, you can make it to be your girlfriends. If you have you know, a trio of girlfriends that you guys hang out together and always go out and party, that would be a really cute image to do. So yes, that's why when I saw it, I absolutely fell in love with it, and I knew I had to get it. I had shown you guys another project that I did, or another card that I did before, using 3 different images that remind me a lot of my girls. So I went ahead and did that card as well. And I will leave it on my blog so you guys can come and check it out. Now I'm going to explain here a little bit of what I'm doing on the background. So obviously the mermaids have to be undersea. So I am just trying to create a little bit of a blue-greenish background, and I'm just dabbing the different blues. It's two different blues. One's a little bit more on the greener tone, and the other one is a little bit on the like a sky blue. And that's where I am just kind of picking and choosing little places where to put the color to kind of blend it all out with the lighter color again. So you can see kind of creates this like blue greenish background, which I think looks pretty cool for a underwater sea. Now, another thing I want to mention really quick on coloring, because like I said, I am still learning. One person that I absolutely love, and she's my favorite person to go watch when I want to see coloring, and sometimes it's just to sit down and watch, is Sandy Allnock. She is super amazing, not only with Copic coloring, because she creates this awesome scenes from zero that are just breathtaking. So I am going to leave a link below so you guys can check her out if you haven't. But if you haven't, oh my gosh, you're gonna love her, and you're gonna want to binge watch all her videos. She does have classes, which I have not taken, which I'm planning to hopefully do sometime, I don't know, whenever life gets less crazy, so I can take some of those classes. Also, it is going to be a little bit harder for me because I don't own a full collection of Copics, but I think that that doesn't really matter. You can just kind of grab similar colors of what you have, what you already have. You don't have to go and buy new colors, and just kind of, go along with it and learn, practice, and that's what's going to make you better. So that's what I've been doing, and yeah, so I think it's kind of working. So like I said, this is not going to be a finished project. I am just going to be doing the coloring here. My plan for this is to frame it. So I am also trying to kind of rearrange or decorate a little bit in my craft room because I don't have a lot of decoration, but I also don't have a squared frame, so I am going to have to wait till I find one so I can color it, or I can put it up. Now here at the end, what I did, I just added a little bit of my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen to add a little bit of shimmer, and also added a little bit of details on the girls' hairs with some Nuvo drops. Just made itty bitty little drops to make it look like little pearls, and that's basically all I added. I hope that you guys enjoy this project. Like I say, make sure that you guys go check Patricia's Facebook group and her website. I'll leave links below. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you join me next month to see the projects that I create. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.